So last session, you guys found this Velaki camp, or this Vistani camp, uh, inhabited by a lot of Velaki and someone known as Madame Ava. You guys shared stories, heard rumors, heard of tales. You guys also each got a party fortune and individual fortunes. We last left off. You guys also had some inter-party slash interpersonal discussions and the like, about apologies, about warnings, about quite a lot. We finished off when it was still night. I hadn't technically said everyone did a long rest yet, so we will continue from there.
Real quick, can you re-import my character sheet?
Bitch, what did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do?
Bitch, what did you do?
Just re-import it, man.
Bitch, what did you? Oh, I know what you did.
Yeah, you know what I did.
I don't care, bitch. What did you do?
Yes.
I swear to God, if it says my cookies are invalid, I'm throwing my PC out the window.
Great.
Done. No, it didn't even update your image.
Huh, crazy. I was crazy once.
I'm gonna shoot you in the face. All right. All right. You get to live like that for another day. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not bothering with that. You can get fucked. Uh, okay. Oh, also, Josh, do you remember the thing you wanted to do
Yes.
before you said? Okay. We continue off with Irina and Ismark at the campfire, Dell in her sleeping bag, Raven off in the corner, probably mulling about whatever the fuck his Mr. Moonin's fortune was, and Remiel off at the river, just pondering. um, Sorry, I'm answering a DM before I go into DM mode. Okay. So closing your goddamn character sheet that opened. Irina speaks to. Raven's going off. All right, Raven's doing their own thing. So then Irina speaks to Zeke. Sorry. She says, "I know you didn't help me bury him. I saw how hard it was for some of you, so thank you. And if I seem distraught, it's not because I don't care. It's because I don't know if I'll even live long enough to matter." Did you say anything back, Zeke?
Yeah.
I thought they were going to
I
bed.
understand. I understand. It can't be easy burying the person that cherished you the most in the world. Can't be easy knowing that the townspeople don't care or appreciate anything they did for the town. And it can't be easy being on your own now. Well, you have Ismark, I guess. Or not, I guess, but you have Ismark, but while I may not be able to understand your feelings about this situation, as I have not encountered or done this myself, I can say that I think you'll live for a while. You gotta believe you'll live to see tomorrow.
She looks at you, taking in what you just said, with a look of slight sadness on her face, and she says, "My father gave everything to protect me, even in death, and I feel like I failed him."
How so? Isn't it a father's, or isn't it a parent's wish for their child to grow up happy, stay safe, and just live.
I don't even know about that. Like, he would have hated these myths. He never trusted the Vistani. But here I am, walking straight into their firelight. She says this loud enough for the Vistani around her to hear, but they just, some of them glance at her, some of them are too drunk to notice, and they just go back to what they were doing. It was almost as if they've heard these words before by other travelers.
I I may be new to these lands and not know who the Vistani are or what anybody or anything has done. But I do know one thing. We're all people trying to survive here in these cursed mists. And even if we don't want to admit it, it's better to have, well, I guess that wouldn't apply here, but it's better to be with people that you know will at least try to protect you than people that won't.
She
Because,
she looks at you and asks, "Do you mean you or these people?"
well, I was more talking about us, and because it's us and maybe the Vistani, I don't know, but I can tell you for an absolute fact, if the people in the town, they, uh, the people in that town didn't care. It looked like they were all lost. They'd all lost their minds or something. None of them cared for your father. None of them even bothered to come to his funeral. Do you really think they would step up to protect you in any kind of fashion?
She takes a minute to ponder what you just said. But she then looks around at the Vistani. That may be so. But what about these people? These people dance like they haven't known a care in the world. Yet they live in the same cursed valley as us. What do they know that we don't?
I cannot answer that. I don't know. I am new to these lands. Granted, I don't know how long you've been here for, but I'm assuming you've been here a while. But maybe if you ask, they'll tell you what they know. They seem willing to help us at least. Or at least the old woman in the tent over there is willing to help us. The Vistani down this way, is he still there or no?
Sorry, who? Is who still? Oh, yeah, he's still there.
The Vistani down there is willing to give us a map, and if we go help him with something. So maybe if you ask, they might tell.
She looks over that tent, speaking about speaking about the old woman things.
You're really muffled. I can't
Oh,
understand
Yeah,
you.
super muffled.
hello? Is this better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn my gain way up. Speaking about that woman in the tent, they say she sees your fate in cards and fire. She also said she wanted to speak to me and Ismark, and I'm not so sure I even want to know mine.
I thought the same thing. I contemplated it while my companion was getting his fortune told. And as much as I want to believe the woman in the tent, I am also of the belief that fate is something that you make yourself. Maybe her fortune comes true, or maybe I do something to change it myself if I don't like what I hear or heard. But fate is something that I believe you can make yourself, or you can change yourself.
She looks at you, she looks over at the Vistani, and then she looks at Ismark. I thank you for your words. I think I'm going to need to sleep on them.
Fair enough.
If you don't say anything else, she proceeds to get her stuff and. Sorry, brain is hurting.
No, I'm gonna
She
just sit by the
collects
fire
her
for a while.
stuff and prepares herself to rest. Is there anything you all want to say to Ismark, or are you good, Susie? Because Ismark is also just listening in on this, but not saying anything, because it looks like he has an understanding face, and he doesn't quite look like he would even know what to say right now.
Uh,
Oh, hello?
hello? I didn't say anything. I just said,
Hello?
hello?
STFU, go to sleep.
Hello?
Hello?
What the fuck did I do?
Can you
1
do-
second.
Yeah,
He
what's up?
can't hear us.
God.
He can't hear us. He can't hear
Stupid.
us.
Yes, Sai is
A goofy goober.
Somehow my speaker system got unplugged? 1 second. I don't even.
Maybe Missy
How
did
the
it.
fuck did that happen?
Maybe
Hello?
Missy did it.
Hello?
There we go. My
Hello?
bad. The wire under my table somehow got on. Whatever. All right. Sorry. What did you say? Anything? I missed it. For
I
the
said, and then
then we started slandering you.
if they have nothing else to say, I'll say you guys try to have a good night.
Yeah, Ismark just looks a little deep, like lost in thought, but also has an understanding look on his face about everything Irina has just said, and he doesn't quite know the words right now that would console her, but he stays by her.
Hmm.
All right. Then I'll go over to Raven. Raven, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna go back into the tent. What's the lady's name again?
Madam Ava, you remember.
Madam Abe. Okay. Yeah, I'll go inside if she's in there. Like I'll step inside.
Says, imagine a really grisly voice. I couldn't do it last time. Fuck you, I'm not doing it this time. I don't have the energy for that. He says, welcome, dear. Here for another reading?
He shakes. Well, I guess kind of. He'll start signing, and Moonin's on his shoulder at this point. But Moonin goes, "Are you able to scry on somebody?"
Potentially. But I can only tell you what the cards tell me, and sometimes that can be everything, sometimes that can be nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out Gertruda's shirt. If she can scry, or I guess, would you be able to glean anything from this belonging of a woman?
She tells you, and what would it be? What would be in it for me, dearie?
I kind of like do this like open hand gesture towards her, like for her to make an offer.
On the contrary, dearie, you are the one with the request. You are the one who must offer up a price you seem fit.
Oh my goodness. Fuck it. I guess I'll just like I'll put down like 20 gold. Fuck it.
Ah, yes, dearie. She takes the money and it disappears under the table. What would you like to know?
Her fate or whereabouts, if anything.
She gets her deck of cards out, starts shuffling it. Give me a moment, dearie.
And you remember the thing that really burnt you out last time? Do it again.
I know, I'm fucking doing it. Get fucked. Anyways, I just need a. Okay. Okay. All right. Where's my deck of cards? Do-do-do, do-do-do. Hey, where's my cards? Where's my card? Wait, where the fuck did I put my card? There. Okay, cool. So I need this one and this one. One. That's two. Cool, they were right beside each other. Madame Eva's hands still for a moment when you speak her name. Her expression grows unreadable. A rare moment of solemn quiet. Then she draws the first card. The innocent. She was a lamb in a land of wolves. This card speaks of a soul untouched by the shadows around her. She dreamed of castles and romance, not knowing that dreams are the first things that die here. She followed the voice in the dark, thinking it would lead her to love, and it did, but not the kind she had imagined. Eva's next card lands with finality. She does not smile. The marionettes. Ah, poor girl. She is not lost. No, she has been taken, and worse, she does not even know it. She dances in the castle now, in silks and candlelight. Her laughter echoes through the halls, but the strings she wears are not quite her own. They belong to him. She puts the cards away. Find her if you must, but know this. The longer she stays, the less of her you'll find. There is a mirror in Castle Ravenloft, where she smiles and sees a princess. But in truth, she is already part of the collection.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Raven's like sitting there with his hand on his chin, like kind of chin. I don't know how to, like underside of his mask, but he's gonna sit there and be like, well, that's not good news.
What does Moonin say?
That's Moonin saying that. That's not good news.
Oh, I see. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, it is not, dearie. No, it is not.
All right. Yeah, I guess Raven's going to sign to her and say thank you, but Moonin doesn't actually like repeat what he says. He just signs and then
Gotcha.
walks out.
Hmm. Have a pleasant night, dearie.
Lovely.
All right, Ramiel, what are you doing?
Chilling, bro.
Nothing? You just vibing? All right.
All right. I'm just gonna go up to Zeke. I think these two down here are not actually here, right?
I haven't decided where they're gonna go. You know what? They're just gonna go rest beside this. Where's the sleeping condition?
Probably
I don't know.
tense.
Clark found it somewhere. Where is? Oh, there it is.
I mean, Clark. Oh, the condition. Okay.
Oh yeah, you
I got it.
you like that?
All right.
All right,
What do you
but-
do, Raven?
Yeah, I'll sign to Zeke, like quietly. I guess he's only gonna sign. Moonin won't interpret, but he'll say that he'll try to relate everything that Ava told him.
Hmm.
Ooh.
So you
That's-
you hear. I'm not gonna repeat it because you just heard it, but yeah, you hear about the tales of the young lady named Gertruda.
That's not good. So, as I suspected, she is most likely at Strahd's castle.
Yeah, she's still alive, but the longer we wait, the more likely she is to be lost.
That's the thing. We don't even know how to get to Castle Ravenloft.
I think Raven kind of like does this light bulb motion, kind of like exclamation point with his finger, but he'll be like, well, we kind of do, but it's not a favorable option.
Yes, I guess. We really need that map. I'm assuming you heard it through. I'm assuming you heard through your crow, or through. You never told me the name of the raven, so your raven.
No, you were right there in front of Clark's character when Moonin was saying his name.
Oh, when I'm assuming you heard it through Moonin, if I've picked up your abilities correctly. The one of the Vistani offered us a map in exchange for going to do one of two things, and then coming back.
Raven was a part of that conversation.
Yeah. So I think we should go get the map and then continue on our journey.
Oh.
I also sign and I go, we should probably make sure, and he points over to Irina. We should probably make sure that they're in a safe place first.
Yes, I don't know how safe anywhere is around here, because that town that we were just in was getting attacked at night. And the way they make it sounds like everywhere is about the same.
I kind of like point over to one of the other Vistani, and I go, "Hey, what's Valaki like this time of year?"
Choose me which one in particular.
Just this guy, since he's really close. If he's like awake and coherent enough.
That's a good. I haven't decided what time of year it is currently, so I need to mull that over. Give me a moment.
I'm like asking as if it's like, what are the conditions there? But you know, he said it in that way.
Yeah, that works. All right. Valaki. This time of year, you hear him chuckling dryly. sipping from a dark red flask. It's autumn, though you'd hardly know it. The trees are bare already, and the wind smells like wet leaves and wood smoke. The Baron will be planning one of his damn festivals again. They never stop. Pumpkins one week, scarecrows the next. All smiles and streamers. Like that'll keep the devil away. Fools. They keep pretending the harvest still matters. But what do they even reap, really? Dread. And wine if they're lucky. Still, the fires are warm. Taverns are full. Just keep your weapons visible and your laughter quiet.
I guess after he says that, I just turn to Zeke and I guess it's kind of safe there in Velaki.
Maybe. We'll find out when we get there, but
Yeah,
I
mean,
feel like no matter where we leave Irina and Ishmark, I think Strahd knows, or he who shall not be named has eyes and ears everywhere.
he's.
They
Yeah,
got mad at me. Listen, they got mad at me the last time I said his name. Okay, I don't want to be kicked out.
yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess he signs and he goes, I guess we can talk to them about it in the morning after we've gotten some rest, but we should really consider trying to rescue Gertruda if we really want to help that lady.
We definitely do. I definitely want to rescue her. So, I guess we'll talk to the group in the morning. Ramiel told me he wants to do better. So, maybe. And Ramiel also said that he's perfectly willing to let Dell into the party or into the group.
I'll just nod. I'm gonna go over here now. I'm
Alrighty, you go night night.
gonna climb in this tree.
Alrighty. So Zeke, Raven, and Ramiel, are you all guys all going to sleep?
Yeah.
Yep.
You too, Ramiel? You good over there?
Yeah.
Alrighty. One by one, the Vistani around you start heading to bed. Some staying up much longer than they should. Maybe to keep watch, maybe to keep drinking. You're not sure. But each of you, slowly and surely, falls into sleep. Probably guided by the relative safety that this camp offers you. So, fade to black. Everyone, please, you can do a long rest, both in D&D Beyond and in game, if you're tracking on either or both.
Hooray!
Long rest, new day, all the like.
I get so much stuff back.
I'm lagging so bad.
Turn off hardware acceleration.
Is it turn off?
No, turn on. You want it
Or
on?
turn
for
on,
this.
sorry, turn on. Sorry, on.
Oh, it doesn't have it enabled. Okay. Here, let me close it out and see if I can't open it here.
You go night night. You go night night. You're sleeping at the river, Ramiel?
Yeah.
Alright. You go night night.
Don't get taken by a river monster.
And he's gone. No. I'm not doing a feature individual token. Fuck it.
Pretty funny.
Oh, yeet! I entered the river. He's never seen again. Anyways.
Arc acceleration 4. How do you enable it for Chrome? you just go into the webs like the Chrome settings, or
Settings, yeah, Chrome settings.
you got Chrome settings.
I think it's under system settings when you go into the thing.
It says performance. I don't see it in under performance. You said system settings?
Pretty sure, at least. Let me check.
Oh, system. Yeah, I think I see it. Yes, there it is. Okay, got it. Okay, that worked. It's weird. It didn't need that last time.
All right. Anyways,
It's a soul slot.
Oh my gosh, bring that.
Oh no.
All right. So, nothing happens. Nothing wakes you up. Though the first two to wake up are going to be Ismark and Irina. Don't know what they're doing. Actually, Dell would be the first one to wake up.
Yup.
Wait, wakey.
Wait, what the?
What? You're still prone, technically, because unconscious doesn't pick you up off the ground, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, she's awake.
Is there anything you'd want to do quickly before anyone else wakes up, or are you just going to wait for them to wake up?
She's going to, um, she's going to put
Speak now, or
on.
forever hold your peace.
She's gonna get up, look around, and she's going to wash herself off. She's gonna go. Pew!
Okay.
Well,
While
she's
you're-
gonna go over here somewhere.
Yeah. While you're in the process of doing that, Irina and Ishmark wake up. And they decide to go to the fortune for Madame Ava.
Oh.
God knows what they're going to be told. Anyways.
Can we say that probably I wanted Moonin to watch over me, but if he notices like everybody waking up, can he go follow Irina and Ismark into the tent?
Nope.
Dang.
You didn't say that before. Listen, I mean, he might get there late. He might just get there at the end. But if you're saying it just now, you should have said that before. You should have said he keeps watch. All right. You can't retroactively say, "Can we say that he did that?" No, I'm not allowing that. Listen, you got to keep track of what your bird does, sir.
Oh yeah, the fox stays with Dell. Oh yeah, Foxy. So it's Foxy.
No, I never changed the token image for that. Whatever. This is your burb.
I have control of it. I can't move it.
Not yet. Listen, he's just vibing right now. I'd say both you and Zeke and Ramiel wake up now. You can at this point tell Moonin to go wake them up. Or not wake. It's not to go spy on them if you want. I guess is go see what's up.
It's fine.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
No, I never took the status off of them. They both come out of the tent. With a new, both of them a little bit distraught, a little bit of newfound confidence. There's a mix of emotions on their face. And they come over to the fire.
Okay.
Move this guy over. Alright. They both just sit down, mulling over what they were just told.
At this point, I will have sat up. And
Why do you
I
sound
guess
like
I-
50 feet away?
What? Oh, I stepped away from my computer. I'm looking for a way to clean my glasses. Anyways, I asked. I don't know where they went, but I'm assuming my character assumes they went to talk to the lady, or something similar. Did you make your decision, Irina? Is smart.
As you say, this Ismar comes over. First, he clasps your hand, and then he clasps Raven's hand.
The bird's like,
He looks
morning,
over.
good morning.
Yeah, he looks over at Ramiel and decides not to go over. But then he goes back to where he's saying his grip was firm, despite the haunted wariness in his eyes. And he looks to his sister Lass, then speaks these words. I wanted to go with you. Gods know I did. To stand at Irina's side, blade drawn, until this land or broke or I did with it. But Madame Eva, she showed me something. In her cards, no, in her eyes, I saw fire and ash, and a name scratched into the bones of Barovia. Mine. Not as a warrior, but as a foundation stone. Not the sword, but the wall behind it. She said, I would not see the end of this road if I walked, that my death would be swift, meaningless. A candle smothered before it had time to burn. But here, or I say, but there, in the village my father bled for, I might become something more. A voice, a shield, a leader worthy of the title Kolyanovin. Strahd wants us all scattered, frightened, broken, and I'll be damned if I leave this place a second time, only to return to the cinders and graves. Barovia needs someone to light a lantern and keep it burning through the night. That may not be glory. It may not be vengeance. But it is something real. And right now, that has to be enough. He turns to his sister, taking her hands in his, steady but somber. Sister, my heart goes with you, but you go where I cannot follow. You chase a storm, and I must tend the hearth. He looks over at the two of you, and then off in the distance at Ramiel. Guard her, not just from fangs and claws, but from the lies Glenn tells.
You sound
From the
muffled again.
people. Hello?
There you go.
Why?
So,
Is it? I wonder if it's my fan pointing towards it. All right. From the people who will try to hurt to, where was it? Right. From the people who will try to turn her name into a story or a symbol. She is neither. She is herself. And that must be protected at all costs. When you return, and you must return, you'll find me there, standing where our father once did. And I swear to you, by dawn or dusk, you'll find that village still standing. Do you say anything to his speech?
I think Raven will reach over and like put a hand on his shoulder, and I think for the first time, I think the only time he's done this canonically was to the children's ghost, but he's gonna cast message, and he'll
Mhm.
say to Ismark, shit, what the fuck was I gonna say? Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
No worries, that's me right now. I get that.
Oh, I guess he'll go, I wish you good fortune, future burgomaster of Barovia. And he'll, he'll just
he responds in the same message. Thank you, my friend.
and I just give him a nod.
All right, since Zeke isn't saying anything.
I will say something actually. I was just mulling it over in my head. Make somewhere your sister can go back to safely.
Mhm. I will. Thank you. All right. Pan over to Ramiel. Are you still just staying at the water? You see them all gathered by the fire.
Yeah,
Are you...
still here for that.
Okay. Okay. Irina speaks, first. Irina stands silent for a long moment, eyes on her brother, jaw tight, as if she's searching for words that won't shatter between her lips. Then, and only then, she steps forward, takes his hand in both of hers, and speaks softly, but without hesitation. You've always been the one who stayed. When father fell ill, when the walls cracked, when fear hung over the house like smoke, you stayed. I used to think it was because you had no choice. She shakes her head slightly, a faint, sad smile touching her lips. But now, I see it wasn't duty alone. It was love. A quiet, stubborn kind of love that holds the roof in place long after the foundation starts to rot. I hated this village for what it took from us, for what it made of me. But you saw something still worth saving. And now I think I do too. She reaches up, brushing a loose strand of hair from his brow, like a memory of childhood. You were never just my shield, Ismark. You were my anchor. And now you'll be the same for them. I believe that. I need to. Her voice trembles just once. I'll walk the shadowed roads now. I'll face what's coming. But when I close my eyes, I'll always remember there's a light behind me. A hearth still burning in Barovia. Because you chose to be the one who stays. She leans in and places a kiss to his cheek, lingering just a moment. Take care of them. But please also take care of yourself for at least once, for even just once. You don't need to wear Father's name like a chain. Wear it like armor. And when I return, I want to see you still standing in it. He just looks at her and her words. Do either of you say anything?
I'm gonna let them have their moment.
How about you, Raven?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at this moment Dell comes in. What's up, boys? No.
Please, no, not in a touching moment. Don't do our RP
Okay.
stuff. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Alright.
Well, he gets up and he says, "Well, we should really get. We should really all be. Oh my god. Well, we should all be going now. I have somewhere I must go, and you all have somewhere you must go."
I'll nod to him.
I also nod.
He points over at Ramiel. "Should we go inform your friend?"
Probably he's mulling things over in his head right now. He is fixated on that prophecy he heard, or his fortune that he heard last night.
I think I'll also sign and I go, besides that, where do you want us to bring Irina? Like, where would you think a safe place would be?
Unfortunately, the madam didn't have such an answer. Though, from what I could tell, anywhere but here. Anywhere but near the village. I'm not quite sure if that's the village of Valaki or somewhere else. But I'm sure you'll find the answer on your travels. I'm sure of it.
Okay, well, I'll turn to Zeke and I guess I'll go. Well, I guess the smartest decision right now would be to put space between Strahd and and Irina. How far is Balaki from here?
Uh, I remember back to the map. How far is it, Si? Or how far was it on that?
Yeah. Let me
the
do
old map?
Let me do a proper distance thingy. Oh, it's like someone's
'Cause
talking. See.
that is knowledge that I do have.
All right, so it's 100. Give me a moment. Doing some quick math. So it's 100. It's 25 miles straight. So it's taking winding paths. It'd probably be about 30 to 40. You're not quite sure. You're not sure if the paths are quite the same anymore, or if they're exact. So, if you wanted to go straight through all the forests, it'd be 25
Yeah.
at minimum.
So about 25 miles, but
At least, at the least.
At least. But that's if we go through the forest, which who knows? And maybe the mist will be there, and we don't want to deal with that.
Ah, yes.
So it's maybe 30, 40 miles from here if we take the road, and if the road's not covered in mist. But either way, it's not going to be a short journey.
He goes, "Should I go inform your friend, or will you?"
We will. Unless you have any parting words you want to say to him, in which case.
Well, that can wait until we're all together, about to leave.
Yeah. I will go grab him. Why am I... There we go. Why did it move me down? I didn't even press down.
What? It might have lagged.
Rafael. Paz.
What do you need?
Ismark and Irina are telling us that Ismark is going back to the village of Barovia. Or the village to... He's not following us, at least. He's staying there and making it... He's going to make a name for himself and rule over the town. Make it somewhere safe for his sister to stay.
It seems like a foolish decision, especially with how the people act there, but if that's his decision, it's his decision.
And we're making decisions as a group, so we need you over here. Over there.
Okay.
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 As he doesn't move.
So Irina and Ismark are getting up to walk towards the edge of the village. Will you follow? Or sorry, not the village, but the edge of the. I'm still in ruler mode. Give me a moment.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, they're just walking.
Right, and
To
we just
the
leave
crossroad of
Dell
the path.
behind.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dell can show up.
Well,
Dell's probably finished cleaning herself and is walking over at this point.
Yeah, so Ismark looks around. It's like, where is that new fellow of yours? I thought they were going to come with you.
I was
shows
under
up,
that
yeah, it's
assumption
like-
as well. Or
he's like,
I was
"The
supposed to
fuck?
tell her the
Where is it?"
decision. Ramiel, you're
Sorry.
with the group again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Del, you see them walking towards the path and stopping there.
Okay, she kind of runs up, and she's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were all up and about."
It's fine. We're deciding on what we'd like to do. I talked to Ramiel last night, and he said he's more than he'll welcome you into the party. We could
Okay,
we all
that's
could all
good.
use the help.
Yes, we're all off to slay the demon monster.
Just find a way out of the fog, mostly. We all want to get out.
I think Moonin looks towards Dell and like kind of does that thing where he like clacks his beak.
Dell kind of like flinches, like just kind of like scowls at the at Moonin, like.
So Ismark walks with you to the edge of the village, the fog clinging low across the crooked rooftops. Yeah, the rooftops of the cabins is what I meant to say. Sorry. Brain is hurting. Sorry. His armor, worn but polished, catches what little light the day allows. He stops at the path, breath visible in the cold air, and turns to you all. You've taken on more than most in this land would dare. That alone earns you my trust and my gratitude. I won't pretend this is easy. Watching my sister walk into the jaws of Barovia's curse, while I stay over at the village. In that place that reeks of old blood and lost hope. But someone must hold the line. Someone must keep the fire lit, no matter how thick the dark becomes. He looks out toward the mystery trees in the direction you guys are about to take. The road ahead of you winds through nightmare. Strahd's shadow is long, and he knows you're coming. But I know this. You carry more than weapons. You carry the weight of choices, of defiance, of people like me who will never get the chance to strike back. He looks over at Irina, and Irina, she's stronger than she knows. But strength doesn't mean she won't break. Help her remember who she is when the world tries to remake her. He looks away from his sister and back towards the rest of you, meeting your eyes one by one. So go, walk the mist, seek the sword, fulfill your fates. And when the path brings you back to Dobrovia, back to the village, I promise you'll find its gates still standing, and a man inside who never forgot your names. He places a hand over his heart and gives a short, solid nod. Not a bow, not a salute, but something older. A farewell born of fire and stone. May the Morning Lord light your path, and may the dark fear your footsteps.
You as well. It has been nice traveling with you. And I hope we all make it back to see you once more.
So as he starts to walk away, he stops, but for a moment, for a moment, he takes a deep breath and unfastens a small leather-wrapped bundle from his belt. He hesitates, weighing it in his hands like it carries the whole village in its folds, then steps back for a moment and hands it out. Do either Raven or Zeke reach for it?
I guess I'll reach for it if Zeke doesn't first.
If he's offering it to either of us, I'd let Raven.
He's offering it in front of you, so he's like, and when he says, "Before you go, take this. It's not much, just a blade and a name." He unwraps it to reveal a short sword with a silvered edge. Its
Oh.
hilt engraved with the I always hate this Kolyanovic family crest, a rising sun over a mountain, weathered but proud. This belonged to my father. It hasn't seen battle in years, but it still cuts true. He used it to defend the village when the dead arose from the fields, when the wolves came scratching at the doors, and now he lets out a long sigh, a long breath. I'm giving it to you. He keeps going, not because I think you need protection, but because this sword has protected Barovia once before. And perhaps, if the gods are kind, it will do so again. Do either of you reach out to grab it?
I guess I'll grab it. Nobody here uses short swords.
Seeing that it's a short, Zeke, seeing that's a short sword, would you grab
Actually-
for it? Oh.
It wouldn't. No, I wouldn't go for it. I mean, it'd be a nice secondary weapon to have, but no, short swords are not my specialty.
I do think Raven will grab, will, I guess not grab it.
He,
He'll-
so you place your hands out in front of you,
yeah.
as if to accept it? All right. He places it gently in your hands. Think of it as a promise that someone still stands behind you. That this cursed land hasn't claimed every last soul to despair. Then a bit softer, mostly to Irina, but as well as to the rest of the party. Return it when it's done its work, or let it rest in the hand of a fallen friend. Either way, let it have meaning. So towards Raven, he clasps each of your shoulders one last time. I said that. He clasps your shoulder one last time, then steps back, jaw set, posture upright. No longer just a grieving son, but the burgomaster of Barovia. May your names be remembered longer than your footsteps in the dust. Go well. Yes. He walks away, so you take. Yeah?
It was nice meeting you, Bismarck.
He looks over at you, a little confused, but carries on his way. So, must be someone else she's talking about.
Was it Bismarck?
I think,
It's
Well, that was his name, wasn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, as Ismark is walking away, I'm going to slowly unsheath the short sword and
Mhm.
hold it up and look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you said it's silvered, but I guess we technically didn't actually see the blade of it, so I'm like holding it up
That's
to the
fair.
light.
That's fair. Yeah, I still got to do better with my descriptions, but yes, you're looking at it, and it looks like it is tipped in silver.
I'll quickly like look to the side towards Zeke, and I'll sheath it back and put it away, and then I'll sign to Zeke and I go, you got to teach me how to use this thing.
I'm not the best, but I will certainly teach you, if you must. No.
Oh my goodness.
Irina is just looking off into the distance, taking in the words of her brother, but also a little sad.
Yeah. Della's like, wow, that was how dramatic. It's not like we're marching to our deaths.
The skeleton raven looks directly at you.
She's like, what? She's like, what? What? Look, I'm not expecting us to. I mean, it can't be that bad.
Moonin is full skeleton, by the way. I don't know if you realized.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, but world full of magic. I guess it wouldn't be that weird.
I look at Dell, and I'm just I look at Dell. I mean, we are dealing with the Dark Lord here, or what people are calling the Dark Lord.
Right, a Dark Lord. I absolutely know what that means.
I told you about him last night. Well, he who shall not be named is the one who caused the mist. He's the one keeping us here. He's the one causing all the trouble.
So he's a demon then?
No? I don't think so.
He's a magician. A mage.
I mean,
actually, maybe that one.
That one might be true. Not sure about that, but
so then he can be killed. It's
we don't know about that.
He made a deal
Nobody
with some entity, so we don't know the actual full extent of his strength.
Yeah, people just call him the Dark Lord.
Del just kind of stares at them, like pondering.
Raven
You mean
will just...
to get out of this place, we have to kill
put it
some
this
sort
way.
of demon-made sorcerer who's able to keep an entire population confined within a magical mist.
Let's put it this way. He is powerful enough that he has a cult that follows him religiously. We found, I was there for that. We found a room where people were sacrificing each other, or they made sacrifices for him. And our friend destroyed his statue, so...
Well, he didn't destroy it. He hit it once.
He hit it once and broke the orb.
I hit it a couple times.
I don't think the orb broke. It just, like...
No, he smashed the head of it. I remember at least he smashed its head in. The head is gone.
He smashed the head in.
Hey, don't be wishing the evil cults, alright? Otherwise I'll smash your statue, bro.
Raven, ever punctual, is gonna turn to Irina and goes, well, you want to come with us to Balaki?
Sorry, I'm snacking. I'm hungry.
She's just stuffing her mouth with a baguette while we're talking to each other. Where'd you
Sorry,
get the baguette
I thought the RP was going to go on longer. I thought I had time to snack. Okay. She mulls over her thoughts for a bit before she comes back to her senses. Mostly, she looks over at you and says, "Yes, that is where Madame Ava said I should start. So, if you allow, I would appreciate that."
Yeah, I'll nod to her and I'll go. By the way, a lot of people in town kind of seem to be like, how do I word it? That bartender is very weird. So if we run into any other people like that, just know they might be not themselves.
I will remember that. Thank you. So she looks ready to leave this camp. How about the rest of you?
I guess Irina never heard it, so I will tell Irina. We were offered a map from the Vistani and some money if we do 2 tasks for them and come back.
I see. And what were the tasks?
One of them was to hand a letter, which I'm pretty sure I have.
Yep.
Wait, I have a letter to hand to a guy and just with a feather in his hat.
Uh-huh.
And another is to
Retrieve a stolen object.
Yeah, retrieve a stolen object for a girl in the camp.
That seems simple enough.
Yeah, I will also add, and I'll go. On top of it, Madame Ava told us to find a blade of sunlight that was sold to somebody in Valaki by the name of Remeki or something. It starts with an R, I think.
Mm-hmm. I see. Well, that all seems quite simple. And what's the importance of this blade, may I ask?
She told Madame Ava said that it would help us rid this land of the mist, or at least she believed it would.
I guess. Can I do a history check to see if I know what creatures are susceptible to sunlight? Because we know that Strahd and a lot of other people are at least vulnerable to silver, but we don't know if they're vulnerable to sunlight.
Uh-huh. Give me a history.
Let me see here. +2. 14. Decent.
So you do know of some basic monsters that are weak to sunlight, like kobolds, orcs, and hobgoblins, but you're not sure on any that might reside in this domain.
Okay. Yeah. I guess Raven will just go. I'm not sure what type of creature Strahd might be, but if Madame Ava says we need this blade of sunlight, it's probably because of Strahd.
And speaking of Madame Ava, she did seem like she knew more than she was letting on, but also that sometimes she didn't know enough. She is quite the puzzling woman. But she did know things about my past that I am not sure I have told anybody else. So it seems like she at least knows some of what she's saying.
She knew about our pasts too. Some of us were less than ideal to share that, but my past is wide open. If you want to know anything, ask me anything.
She says, "I appreciate that. I will more than likely take you upon your offer. Just not now. I have a lot on my mind."
I don't blame you.
Well, should we depart?
Sure.
She's waiting for the rest of you to start moving because Raven is beside her. The rest of you haven't moved yet since. Yeah,
I was standing here because we were talking.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I'm not saying. I'm just saying she's waiting for movement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just,
Zeke, move.
I moved to stand beside her.
All right, I guess we're going this way.
Yeah.
'Cause this
She
is
looks
the-
like she'll follow from behind, mulling over her thoughts.
Yeah.
Guess I'll walk just in front of her.
You guys exit the light of the camp. Fire crackling and whatnot off in the distance. I'm just gonna pause it there. But where's the party icon? There it is. So I will be rolling for random encounters and the like. So, at what pace do you guys decide to go?
And we're not in a rush, are we?
I said
That
normal.
is for you. That is for you guys to decide.
We want to get this thing before maybe this guy sells it to another.
Yeah, we kind of want to get this blade. I'd say we're in a medium pace.
I don't think the guy would sell it because the Vistani merchant was
Yeah,
saying that he's a rich
they-
guy. He doesn't need money.
They also said he was a collector, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't need money, and he's not in it for the money. I don't think.
Hmm. I don't know. I'd still say a medium pace.
Yeah, whatever normal steady pace is. Who has the highest wisdom survival checks to get us to everything if we have to?
Yeah,
we
who
just
would
follow the
like
road.
to lead? Yeah, who would like to lead the pack, so to speak?
I think Zeke is the only one that saw the map to Vistani, like the way to get to Vistani, so he kind of has to be not Vistani, Valaki.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he needs to be the
No,
only
Dell
one.
was there too. Dell was there too.
Oh yeah, she did take a glance at it.
She did, yeah.
Dude, I got a +4 to survival. Maybe I should. Dude.
You aren't.
Say that in
Another
character, please. Don't just randomly share stat lines. Say it in roleplay it, please. Thanks. Well, you guys have one person offering to lead right now.
Oh.
Which would be Zeke.
I could also take a look at the map if you guys want me to.
You already saw the map. We don't have it.
Oh yay. Well,
We know I know the general direction. So if somebody wants to lead, I can just point us in the right direction. I've never been very good at I guess
then I'll lead the
traveling.
way if you all don't mind.
Okay.
No problem.
Let me just look at your character's stat line.
Don't know how to look at it. I'm just trying to figure it out. I do not know how to navigate.
Give me, since you are leading the pack, give me a survival check.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out where the checks are. I'm
No.
not seeing
So
it.
open up your sheet.
Yep.
And it's
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we
let's
able to
see,
give him help actions at all, or
No. That's why I was asking who leads.
how?
public.
Not even Zeke who saw
Alright,
the map.
Zeke, would you try to let Dell lead without offering help?
I would offer help if she needed it.
Okay.
Like if there was somewhere she was
won't-
confused
Yeah,
about.
I won't give advantage,
Yeah.
but I will make it an easier check.
Okay, then let's do that. Here goes.
Okay. So at first, it's still not one-to-one with thing. I didn't have time. Obviously, I didn't have enough time to prep. But you follow the. You do remember you need to follow this lake. Also, sorry, rushed.
No, medium.
No, it was normal.
Medium. Okay, just double checking. Sorry. You're following. You're following. You come across a bridge.
Is that a troll?
Is there a troll? No.
Not on this one, anyways. So RP. The mist coils around the trees as you walk. Sorry, Paige is asking. The mist coils around the trees as you walk, muffling every sound. Irina walks just behind you, her steps steady, but her face slightly down, lost in thought. Eventually, she speaks. It's strange, isn't it? This road. It should feel like freedom, but to me, it just feels hollow. She glances back toward the way you just came. My whole life, I wanted to leave that village, to see something more than fog and funerals. But now that I have, all I can think about is what we left behind. What he left behind. Raven, what would you say you've done with the sword?
Uh, I probably fastened it around my waist like a regular blade.
So it's still out, right? It's still like it's out in plain view. Okay, she walks up beside you and her hand brushes the hilt of the sword Ismark gave you. She says, Ismark, he's stronger than he lets on. Everyone sees the dutiful son, the reluctant leader, but I know better. That man would have followed me straight into the castle gates if I'd asked. And now he's choosing to stand still in a land that devours anyone who does. She pauses, then softly says, we all carry a piece of this place's curse, don't we? Some of us wear it like scars, others pretend it's just fog. Then she turns her eyes ahead, squaring her shoulders. But I won't run from it anymore. I don't know who I am to Strahd, or why the wind seems to whisper my name. But if Valaki has answers, or hope, I will find it. Or I'll at least carve it from the dark myself. She looks over at the group, one brow raised, a bitter smile touching her lips. And I hope you're ready for that, because I don't think this road leads us anywhere safe.
Dell shrugs her shoulders. She's like, well, it wouldn't be the first time I've marched towards death. I've just been fortunate to avoid it for this long.
When is this path ever been easy?
Yeah. Well, I will say this. Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
No.
Okay,
You're
okay.
talking first.
I will say this. Is I. Well, I'm sorry. What's your name again? Irene?
Irina,
Irina. Right. It is a sad thing to live in a village for so long. She kind of looks her up and down like she's like a grown woman, isn't she? She looks like a grown woman.
She's a grown woman, yes.
yeah.
And she's like, yes, especially in a village. Of how many people?
We used to be many, but now not many remain. Some driven crazy, some murdered, some who ran away.
Yes. I. Yes. We definitely need to show you the wider world. It's a lot better than all this. And she gestures to the fog. Is there fog just always there?
Yes, sometimes more than others, but there is at least always an underlying fog, especially up in the sky, which is what makes it mostly dim. Like, even though there should be sunlight during the day, it is just barely seeping through the eternal fog.
She's like, If you'd like, maybe once we get all this over with, I could bring you over to my home city, and maybe we could have a, I don't know, maybe go to the, what is that, the theater. Maybe I could show you a bit of my favorite theatrics, and I used to frequent a place, the theater, so much when I was younger. It would be nice to go there again. I haven't been there in so long.
She chuckles lightly and says, "If we ever get that far, I would love that."
Uh, well, not to worry. It's like I said, no stranger to danger. Uh, though this is a new thing for me. I definitely haven't fought any um, dark lords, but I'm sure we'll be all right. She kind of she says that kind of definitely with like a little bit of worry on her face, and she's kind of she kind of gets quiet and just kind of. They are walking, right? You guys are all walking. We're all walking.
Yes, this is all
Yeah.
still mid-walk. Unless you guys want, any of you decide to stop, this is mid-travel.
No, it's all travel. No reason to stop.
All right. Um. Yeah, she just kind of stays quiet at that. She's kind of thinking, like almost kind of lost in thought, while staring at the road, walking.
I think as we're walking, Raven decides to, like, you see he puts his hands up to his mask, and you just
Mhm.
hear pan flute music start playing from it.
That's good.
I see. I see. All right, you guys continue. Nothing happens. You guys are still just traveling through the dread and dreary. The forests are slightly behind you, though it looks like there is still forests in every which direction, just some further than others. Not, I guess, not every direction, but there's still forest here and there. You
Oh,
come across a fork. The two leading, please give me a. I'm brain deading right now. Which check is it? Survival. To see
survival.
if you can remember which way it
Both
was.
of us.
Uh just the one in charge. Unless the other one wants to take charge.
I
Uh.
trust you, and I will tell I will I'm remembering with you.
Please do assist me in this. It was only
It,
but a glance.
yeah. 16.
16. Yeah.
So thankfully you remember the way to go, and it is left. Give me a moment. Just rearranging my DM notes.
All right. Dell's gonna remember something.
Okay.
She's she's like, oh right. Um, speaking of help, um, she kind of looks over to what's his name, Ramiel. Um, and she kind of she kind of kind of smiles and kind of looks over to Ramiel and she's like, Ramiel, can I speak with you for a moment?
What are you wanting to speak about?
Well, I know I'm new to this group and everything, and I don't exactly know what's happened between you and well, everyone else and what you've all been doing together, but uh, well, uh, I'm aware that there's a bit of tension between you and uh, Zeke,
Is
and
there?
yes,
Is
yes, isn't there? Um,
I don't think so.
well, I heard that, well, that you were angry at Zeke for something, and well, I wanted to see if I could perhaps solve this for you in a civilized manner.
Do I look angry? I don't think I've been angry.
Clark, for clarification, I never said angry. I
Yes,
just said distrustful.
distrustful. Yeah. Well, she's winging it. Fishing, bro, fishing.
Fishing.
She's not aware that you already spoke to him, so just role playing, bro. She's like, well, uh, angry or well, I guess you don't seem angry at all. Um, so there's nothing between you and Zeke then?
Not really. I think we're just companions on travels.
Oh, okay then. I'll all right then. Excuse me. I seem to have made an assumption somewhere along the line. Um, and she just kind of turns around and starts walking.
Just
Anyways,
blank
I believe it's this way.
staring okay.
And I guess they start walking. Sai, you ready?
Yeah.
Is it dark?
No, it is still early morning. You guys have traveled 25, 10, 10, 10, 30, 55. About 60 feet, which is
60 feet.
in the map, which equates
I
to
thought.
50 miles.
Okay.
It's remember like 1 square equals a quarter mile.
Yeah. I was actually about to just say that. I was like, 60 feet.
And oh yeah, you guys move 60 feet. Man, this place is small. Anyways, uh, okay, you guys go down the correct path. At least what you assume is with that check. Can I get off of this? Thank you. As you guys pass the forest, the road narrows between gnarled oak and dead pines, their branches woven overhead like a cathedral's ceiling. Moss hangs in the long strips, swaying slightly with a breeze you do not feel. The scent of damp rot fills your lungs. Old leaves, wet stone, something faintly coppery beneath it all. Then, a sound. A violin, faint, high, and distant, as though it's coming through time instead of space. It isn't cheerful, nor is it sad. One sec, I need to stop this thing. It's bothering me. It isn't cheerful, nor it is sad. It's too empty for sadness. A tune from a dance that should have never been played. The fog parts just enough ahead for you to see him. A man stands in the center of the road, or perhaps floats. He twirls slowly, arms out, one foot leading in rhythm with the invisible music. He is dressed in a once beautiful courtly doublet and cape, now threadbare and frayed. His powdered face is cracked like porcelain, his eyes glassy, and two long trails of black tears stain his cheeks. His feet never breaking rhythm. He is dancing alone, and the music plays on, though no instrument is in sight.
Uh,
Uh,
do we just all stop?
I guess
Well,
I position myself between because I think Irina's behind me, right? So I'll put myself between
Correct.
Irina and this person. Is this person just dancing there, or are they like dancing towards us?
nope, he is just dancing there.
I looked
And
at
there's
everybody
just
else.
ghostly music.
Yep, it's like
Violin.
music out of nowhere, violin music specifically, no instrument in
freak.
sight. The only thing in sight is this man, never breaking rhythm.
This guy's a weirdo, right, guys? Like,
Does
Black
I'm assuming none of us
tears.
recognize him, right?
None of you recognize this man.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe. I believe this is one of those things that we avoid if we can.
I signed to Zeke and I say maybe we should sneak around this person.
Uh. Hmm. He's just floating. You said
Yep, it looks like
normal.
he is
Hmm.
lightly floating off the ground.
Normal people don't float. I would honestly be okay with walking around this guy. He doesn't look like he needs help. He's just kind of vibing. Yeah, we can walk around him.
Right. Let's do that then.
All right.
I guess we're gonna do it. It's gonna end. horribly wrong.
Question for the bard. You don't want to do anything?
What was the question?
You as the bard, would you not do anything if this involves music? I'm not saying you need to. Just saying, would you?
So I may be a bard, but that doesn't mean
Okay.
my music playing is the best. So
That wasn't my question.
I agree with sneaking around him.
Okay. So, as you guys ponder your decision and briefly discuss a decision, you begin to see illusory echoes, specifically of a ballroom overlaid on the road, elegant and grand. It once might have been, now ruined and broken. You see, among these, actually, give me a perception check. Anyone who wants to be looking at this, anyone who interested in what is currently
So-
happening.
I'm
So all of us
interested.
pretty much.
Oh,
So yeah,
Just a heads up,
It's
I'm
a
probably
not
gonna
one.
have to disappear
Thanks.
here
Yo.
soon.
oh, alrighty.
Gonna roll this at least. Ah, I
Ooh.
love my rolls.
Yeah, we got
Dude.
horrible rolls.
I'm too worried about Irina, I guess, because I'm gonna make sure she isn't.
Yeah, Dell's a
Okay.
bit worried.
Now, Sari's telling me you guys are late for movie night. Get the fuck out of here, Josh. Get out. Leave. Okay, so quickly before he goes, among these ghostly dancers, you see what somewhat looks like a friendly figure, if only for a moment. One of the women dancers looks oddly like Irina, if only for a moment. Though, not quickly after this, you noticing this, you notice a familiar figure standing at the end of the vision, watching without blinking. And for those of you who have a high enough perception, I'd say over 18, you notice this is Strahd himself. And the moment you notice this, the image vanishes in a blink. Everyone, give me a wisdom saving throw, please and thank you.
Was 18 high enough to see it or no?
Yes, 18 or higher.
Okay.
Nice.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
Wait, what?
What?
No, nothing.
I'm gonna do something
It
to
said-
ensure that I don't disconnect from the
It said
VC, so my
15.
recording can keep
Oh, that
going.
wasn't mine.
Ignore it.
Said I rolled a 15. Then why did it give me an 11?
Because somebody bumped your dice. You didn't actually roll 15. The
No,
way
bumping doesn't matter.
no,
It
no,
bumped
no.
into
It
it?
bumped it, and he saw a 15, but it's not a 15. It
Oh,
predetermines
okay,
your
okay.
dice
That
roll.
is so much.
Yeah, it
That's worse
predetermines
than
the
DB
result
Beyond.
of your dice roll. Even if something bumps it, it's whatever it was
That's
predetermined to be.
crazy.
It's,
Yeah, it's
visually
predetermined.
simulated.
It's
It's
just
visually
visually,
simulated.
it visually tries to match it, but it can be messed by physics. But it is predetermined when you click it.
Wow.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna disappear.
Wow.
Fun.
Have fun, bro.
All right, so anyone who got less than a 13, you now hear the music, but it is coming from inside your head.
I see.
Dell's like, oh shit.
Yeah. Do you still decide to move on without interacting?
The music's not compelling us to do anything. It's just
Nothing. Nope. You are free to continue passing on.
Does Dell notice anything else? Like, she can hear this music now?
Nope. It's even louder than before because it is now originating from inside your head. But still, the man does not break rhythm. He is still the only apparition still visible. Though everyone else in that shared vision was matching his pace until they vanished.
Oh, so he's the only one there now.
Yep. He was the only one there at the start, and he's the only one there at the end.
He's really asking for death,
Alright.
you know.
Well, Dell kind of lets everyone know. It's like, I think something just happened to me. The music's not playing anymore from the man. I hear it inside my head. I'm pretty sure that means something's happened.
you too.
Yes, and I think that means we need to get out of here, like right now.
So did I roll high enough to not hear it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyone above a 13
So-
does not hear the music. You still hear the music from outside of you, like around you, but not from within you.
Are you guys going crazy or something? Like, is this
It's
place
like-
really turning you?
How should I know? It's I've never come across a dancing violin man ghost thing in the middle of a road. Ah, God, and I haven't even prepared any spells against this.
What would my character do at this point? I don't want to get in trouble, but at the same time, my character wouldn't know what to do with this music in his head.
I mean, if it's if it's the same music as that man, you could make an assumption, say that it's coming from him. So, do you want to do something about it, or not?
So it's just him and the music in our heads now, right? And then there were
Correct.
the ghosts, but they're
Yeah.
not there anymore.
Correct.
I mean, I also saw Strahd in the image, so he could not really be a good person if he's like casting this weird stuff.
I agree with you there, but
I mean, if it's now in your head, I mean, he might be trying to do something psychological to you.
Yes, and I believe that means we need to go now.
I mean, you
And
either need to go now or we need to go deal with him. I mean, those are the two options.
so I look at Irina. Do you have music in your head?
That's a good point. I didn't roll for her. Sorry, give me a moment. Where the fuck did I put her token? There it is. Wisdom saving check. Let's go.
Oh,
yep,
Oh, you guys too?
yes. I think
Oh,
Ramiel is the only one that doesn't hear it. Why did that ghost look exactly like Irina for a second, or
for just a moment, though you aren't quite sure.
I kind of want to ask the guy what's going on.
I mean,
I'm saying this in character.
He's clearly not a normal person. He's flowing.
So, as you guys are having this discussion, the music continues, the figure never stopping his dance, and a cold wind passes through, and each of you hear a faint name in the wind. The name of Tatiana.
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 Just for my clarification, how do you spell that?
Tatyana.
Tatiana. I'm gonna go talk to him, see what's going on. As much as I would like to ignore this, I do want to know how to get the music to stop.
I'm just gonna be ready for a fight, just in case any surprises come out.
Dell tries to recall what she knows about ghosts and crap.
Give me a history check then. Or in our history. They're not magical, so yeah, history.
Okay, 17.
So what specifically about ghosts?
Particularly any information regarding music playing in the head, or like partial possession or something. I don't know what this is.
So you aren't quite sure what is happening, but you do know that ghosts sometimes, well, you are again not quite sure this is a ghost. This could just be an apparition, this could be a multitude of things. But these things normally happen either mirroring something that has happened, maybe something to come, or maybe shared information about a place or thing.
Well, um, Dell just kind of yells out to Doge, like, not Doge, my bad. Zeke,
Zeke.
I mean, I haven't moved
Um,
yet.
or not yells out, but like, but he's making the move, isn't he?
I was
Um,
planning on it after everyone made a decision.
did you said something out loud, didn't you?
No, I just said I was going to go talk
Oh, it
to
was
him.
out of character. Okay, out
What?
of character.
No, I was saying it in character.
In
It
character.
should be fine for me to take like I'll be back in like 2 minutes, right? You guys can just keep doing this. Am I good, Si?
Yeah, we can take a minute break if you want.
I said my character said in game that I was gonna go talk to him.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Dell was gonna say, or were you gonna say something, Si?
No, I've just said okay if he's going towards.
Okay.
I'm preparing for
yeah.
confrontation of any kind.
Dell
Silently
says.
aloud.
Dell just says, be careful, Zeke. I don't have anything that I believe that could help us out very well in this situation.
Fair enough. I begin walking towards the guy. And if nothing happens on the way, I say, "Excuse me. I don't mean to be a bother, but do you know what this music's about?"
This, as you approach, this man continues his slow, graceful turns, as if carried by music only he can hear. He doesn't stop moving until you engage him, and even then, he still sways slightly, as if the air around him pulses with a rhythm. Ah, guests again? Have they rung the bell already? You're early or late. But the music does not mind. It waits. It waits longer than we do. Take care where you step. The floor here is more bone than board these nights. No, he looks over at Raven's character. No need for masks. We all wear them already. What do you say?
Uh, he's just made me even more confused than I already was.
Good.
I was just wondering if there a way to get this music out of my head.
He hmm. He hmm. Hmm.
The answer is no.
Sorry, I'm mulling over he says, you are I'm getting more discerned. He stops mid-dance. His feet fall still. The music continues, but not from him. It comes now from inside you, a hum beneath your skull. He slowly turns, eyes fixed, on the one who asks this question, meaning you, Zeke.
Yeah.
You hear it too. His voice is soft, not mocking, just tired. Tired in a way that transcends death. You asked the wrong question, sweet soul. It's not in your head, it's in your bones now.
I didn't hear you. You're getting muffled.
Sorry, I was leaning back. Um, what part did you not hear?
Just the last part.
No. You
It's in your
asked
bones,
the
man.
wrong question, sweet soul. It's not in your head, it's in your bones now.
The music's in my bones.
He steps closer, not threatening, just near enough that his voice sounds like it's inside your breath. Once heard, it roots. A song like this doesn't fade, it waits. Every silence is a measure of it, every heartbeat a drum. You want to rip it out, he asks as he tilts his head, smile cracking like plaster.
He's
Then,
asking me this.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, then you must finish it, or change it, or forget who you were before it began.
change the music. So change the music, forget who I was, or continue it. Those are the options, right?
Correct.
How would I? How would I change the music or continue it? Because I don't want to forget.
Sorry, what was your question specifically? I brain farted.
How do I change the music or continue it? I don't want to forget.
Mhm.
Hmm. Are there any instruments about that I could try to change the music with?
Ah, he stops, not suddenly, more like a figure in water slowly coming to stillness. His head lifts. The fog thickens around his feet like a stage curtain. Change the music. Hmm. He tastes the words like an unfamiliar fruit. Not disbelief, just wonder. You are the first to ask that. Most just want to stop, to be free. But you. He takes a step towards you, slow, delicate, as if afraid of his own weight might break the moment. I have played this song so long. I forgot it had a beginning. I thought endings were all we had left in Arovia. His hands, long and pale, rise in front of him. He pantomimes holding a violin that no longer exists. To change the music is to change the memory, to turn grief into grace, regret into rhythm, rage into resolution. His voice catches slightly, but it cannot be changed by silence. You must answer it. He steps even closer until he stands barely a foot from you, close enough to whisper, "Let it wound you, let it scar, then play something it cannot follow." His voice softens to a tremble, as if speaking into your very soul. Write the part where someone escapes. Compose the verse where someone says no. Add the chorus that mourns and means it. Then, almost smiling, "And if you do, I will hear it, even from the grave."
Okay.
What do you do?
Can you repeat what he said? I'm sorry. I heard it, but I'm trying to understand it.
All of it?
No, just the change the or just the last like sentence. The fuck. Insert the part where the guy says or where somebody says no, and I will hear it from within
Okay,
the grave.
right.
Part
Yeah.
before that.
Write the part where someone escapes. Compose the verse where someone says no. Add the chorus that mourns and means it.
Write the part where somebody escapes. Add the part where somebody says no. And then what was that last one?
Bitch.
Sorry.
Add the chorus that mourns and means it.
Add the chorus that mourns.
And we all hear this, or is this just all just them like in the distance? Like
I'd
how
say you
far
hear
are
some
you
of
from
it,
this?
not all of it.
Okay. So I need to figure this out. Write the part where someone escapes. Add the part where someone says no. Add the chorus that mourns and mean it. Add the chorus that mourns and means it. And I will hear it from within my grave.
Even from the grave.
Even
Technically different.
Okay. How would I do that? Okay. Add the part where somebody escapes. Add the part where someone says no. Add the chorus that mourns and means it, and I'll hear it even in the grave. Okay, I take a step back from him. For now. Do I have any? Okay.
Too bad
You
the
know
bar
what?
popped off. But anyways, no, I'm kidding.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay. So write the part where someone escapes. He wants me to change the music. So I think I know what I want to compose this as. I don't know how to write music, but I have an idea. So okay. Does he have do you have any paper or anything?
You're asking this to an apparition.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Just so we're both clear on this.
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you. No answer.
No answer. Okay.
And Della's like, are you all right, Zeke? Is this something we can help you with?
Maybe you can help me understand it. I don't think I have any paper, but I do have an idea of how I could do this.
Della kind of walks up, kind of cautiously, kind of never kind of taking her eyes off of the apparition ghost thing. She's like, so this is some sort of riddle then. I didn't get to hear all of it.
So I asked him if we could change the music, and he told me that I was the first one to ask that ever. And that to change the music, I need to compose a new one where I write the part where someone escapes, add the part where someone says no, add the chorus that mourns and means it, and I'll hear it even in the grave. And I have an idea, because I'm assuming this song carries a memory, and the only memory that revolves around this, to me at least, is when my village was attacked when I was young.
Okay, well, if you think it'll work,
Maybe. I just don't know. I'm not. I've never written music before, and I don't exactly understand what it means. So, hmm. I look at the apparition.
Mm-hmm.
You want this? You want a memory from to make the music, correct?
Sorry. Repeat that.
You want a memory from, or to make the music, correct? Or do you want me to write it? Do you want me to?
He looks at you with ponder in his eyes. You were the one who wanted to change it.
I do, but I just need a little more clarification. Do you want me to write it down? Write down. Hmm. Fuck. I don't.
Maybe he wants you to perform it like he was playing the violin.
Hmm. I can. Hmm.
Maybe,
Like,
well, I mean, maybe you can sing it. I
I
mean,
could.
the voice is an instrument.
I could try. Um. Hmm. I'm just.
I
I'm
don't know.
just a little lost here. So. Hmm. Do you, I guess I hmm. There's nothing around here, right? That looks like it'll help.
Nope.
Yeah, I figured. I might be overthinking this. I really might be. Hmm.
For you to find out and for me to know.
Yeah. Ramiel, do you have any ideas? I call over to Ramiel.
Listen, man, I don't hear the music, bro. This is all you.
No, he
No, you
hears
Dang.
the
still hear the
music.
music around you. It's just not within
Yeah,
you.
I don't hear it in my head, bro. Like,
Oh, fair. He's fine with just moving on.
I'm supporting you. I'm all for support, but like,
Yeah,
you know,
but
this is all you, bro.
Do you have any? Do you have any paper?
You ask, you ask Dell.
Either you or Ramiel, or like paper and writing supplies.
Oh man.
No.
No, I'm afraid not.
All right, then I guess we're doing it in the dirt. I go and grab a stick. uh, I'd say my character has seen a music sheet before.
yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay. Uh, hmm. So if that's the case, I would like to. My character probably doesn't know anything about music, but I'd like to try to. You know how artists create music based on their feelings and emotions and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to try to do that with memories of when my village was getting attacked,
Okay.
uh, and how people were running away from the monsters while the adventuring party was defending, and then after the whole thing, the cries and stuff from the people that lost their family members or other people in their lives. So,
Okay.
what would you like me to roll, or anything?
Is there even anything that would be similar to music? Let's see.
There's performance.
Yeah, give me a
Performance.
performance. Yeah, one of the first times performance is going to actually be you. No.
Okay.
Yeah, actually be used. Yeah.
I'll do performance.
Oh, you did pretty good.
14 minus 1. And then I'm also going to use.
Wait, Dell would like to help out with this. somehow. Backup singer?
But I was also gonna add before that happens. I was gonna add tactical mind. So I use one of my second wins to add a 1d10 to the roll,
Okay.
and that's before I know if it's a success or not. Yeah, and if the check fails, it's the use of second wind isn't expended apparently. So use that.
And
15.
Okay. So specifically, again, what about your village? It being
the village where people the scene of when my village was getting attacked, people were running, trying to escape. When all hope was lost, the adventure party showing up and defending the village, and then afterwards the sounds of the mourning people went for the family members they lost, or the
let me do let me
that.
do some sound effect. Oh. So like that.
I feel like that fits all within this criteria
Something like that.
of this riddle, if it even works.
What would you like to name this?
What would I like to name this? The song, I'm assuming.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we'll call this The Last Stand.
Okay. Would you like to try playing this?
I don't have any music. I don't have any instruments.
I'll allow you to just nab it off Josh's, phase that thing.
Sure, I could try to play it. Also, did that tactical mind work, or is this also into this part?
Allow it on both.
Okay, then I will attempt
Wait,
to do.
before he rolls,
Oh,
I'll
Yeah.
cast guidance on him.
oh,
Okay.
Giga Chad.
Yeah, you see him preparing to play an instrument, so you do have time to cast guidance because it is not an immediate roll he was doing.
Help action.
Would you have any reason? Give me a reason as to why you know how to play an instrument.
Just singing. I don't know.
No, specifically playing the instrument he's going to play.
Oh, she did say she kind of went to theater a lot. In her hometown.
Tell me how you're going to guide him through playing this instrument.
How to hold it. First off, how to hold it. Where the hands, where the people in the what do you call it? Opera?
Really bad imitation, dude.
the-
That's what you're gonna be giving him. Really
Yeah, basically.
bad. You might even give him disadvantage.
Mm. I mean, anything helps. Does he know how to play it? Does he even know how to hold it?
What? He's got a flute, right?
He is a
Ooh.
pan flute, as far as I'm
Yeah.
aware.
It's not rocket
Oh yeah, he's got a
science then,
pan flute.
dude.
Yeah. You want to do a pan flute then?
So
Is it only a pan flute?
I'm pretty sure it's only Josh's pan flute.
Oh gosh.
I have a
I
lute,
thought.
but yeah.
Oh, you have a lute?
That's probably going to be harder than a pan flute, dude.
Probably.
Yeah, probably should just do a pan flute. Then no help.
Okay.
I don't think they ever played pan flute in a orchestra.
So what would you like me to do? Roll a performance check?
Correct.
All right. With advantage, disadvantage, anything?
Just advantage.
Advantage? Okay. So that would be, if you're adding the tactical mind onto both of these checks, that would be an 11 for the advantage. If that doesn't work, I can also just tactical mind again. I'm fine with doing that.
Go for it.
All right. 14. Oh, and the guidance. I forgot about the guidance. Oh my god, it's a D4, right? D6?
4? It should be a D4. Yeah.
So then it's 14 currently. 16.
Out of character, I feel like you're going to lose this memory.
So this man, or this apparition, I should say, he tilts his head as if watching a star collapse. That is not the Count's song. A pause, then slowly, reverently, that is yours. He draws closer, not dancing, just listening as you play this song, until he stands beside you, head bowed. You remembered the fire and made it sing. This is what he fears. Not blades, not light, but memory. But beauty he cannot control. He slowly reaches for the sheet, his hand passing right through it, and smiles through the tears. If I had written this, perhaps I would not be here.
If it means anything to you, I think your song was lovely. Oh wait, no, it's not his song, is it? It's the
He
Count's.
doesn't answer that, but he does say, "Don't let the last note fall silent." And with this, he vanishes. And so does the outward music. And the music that was going through you, but not through the others.
Oh.
Anyways,
Oh, I'm chilling, bro, but they're going to have a constant music in their head now.
Okay, I
Yep.
give Josh his pan flute back. First things first. I'm assuming he would let me borrow it for just that.
Wait, are so
he
you
doesn't, he
telling
doesn't
me
have
that?
a choice. Listen, he doesn't have a choice. He vetoed his permission when he disappeared and left Sari hanging. So,
Wait, so are you saying that everyone does Dell have this music stuck in her head now?
currently, yes.
Dell's like, so did it work?
I don't hear any music anymore.
She's just kind of like, she's like, oh gods. Does that mean I have to do something like that?
Maybe. Do you have any memories of? Maybe. I don't know. He's kind of gone. The apparition's gone, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. Hmm. Maybe try it.
He's just like,
But
she just kind of looks
it
around.
has to mean something to you.
It's just like a song that means something to me.
You have to make it. You have to make your own song.
Okay. Well. Gosh, dang it.
That's what I did.
She's like, all right. What were the requirements again?
Write the part where somebody escapes. Add the part where someone says no. Add the chorus that mourns and means it, and I'll hear it even in the grave.
I have to write that down too because I can't
Yeah,
think of
I will
anything.
just put it in chat.
Oh, let me.
I will put it in chat. While you do that, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Is that okay, Si?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, thank you.
I guess she's gonna start writing. She's gonna grab a stick and start writing something down on the ground too. Somewhere.
Yeah, I just did it on the ground.
Yeah, she's gonna write it down on the ground. Kind of hesitant, but she just does it anyways. She writes a song about where what was that? About having what is that?
Remember, there were other options, but I don't know. I don't know what those. I remember what they were, but I don't know how you would do either of
It was
them.
like stop, and the other one's like
It was
well,
continue. It was continue the song, change the song, or forget who you were. Was that? I think that's right. Right, Si? Or no?
okay, well, she's gonna write down. Let's see, about the time she was still, I guess, in that house where she was still trapped, and where someone finally, finally, kind of saved her from that, and the part where she poured her heart out because she thought she was going to live that way forever. Yeah, I guess that's really it, huh? And it says he'll hear it even in the grave, so I'm assuming he's in the grave. You better come back. So she's gonna ask Zeke, and she's like, and you just played this pan flute then?
Name the song and then play
God.
the pan flute. That's what I did.
Give you guidance, man.
Um,
There you go.
There you
I
go.
guess I'll need it. I'll need it, bro.
That's my help to you guys, you know.
The name has to mean something.
I guess what? Freedom? Freedom at last. Let's go with that one.
Okay.
Okay, and she picks up the pan flute and she's like, "All right, well, let's see how this goes." And what was it? A performance check?
Correct.
Okay.
Wait, does he need a performance? Oh wait, no, actually no.
He wants to play the music, yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he needs a performance to write it, and give me 2 performances. One to write it, and one to play it.
One to write it.
Ooh.
Okay. And then one to perform it.
With guidance.
With guidance. Oh, so should I
Whoa,
put guidance
I
on
mean-
the other one too?
Guidance only affects 1 roll, doesn't it? Or wait, sorry. My brain is fucking crying itself right
I'm
now.
pretty sure it's just a concentration thing.
Once before the spell ends. The target,
Oh,
so you have
once
to
before the spell
recast it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Then we'll
okay.
save that for the last part then, because I feel like I'm gonna need it. Oof.
And that guidance.
That's pretty
So
bad.
you write a beautiful song about stuff in your past, but it comes out really, really badly. But also, it feels like the moment to play this type of song has passed, and you're not sure it would have even done anything had you succeeded. Anyways,
Bro, these guys are gonna go insane, bro.
She just sighs like, gods, what have I gotten myself into now?
uh-huh.
I look at her and I ask, did it work? Are you
You
She's like,
still hear the music in your head.
no, apparently I'm cursed or something.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, I am too.
Oh my god.
Oopsie.
Whoopsies.
Oh,
Oops,
looks like
all music.
Zeke took your only way to stop the music. Oh.
Gosh dang.
I mean, nobody else wanted to approach him.
I mean,
That's
I listen, dude. Was it affecting me?
He didn't need to. That's the thing.
Hey, aren't you a cleric,
I was gonna
Romeo?
help. I'm not a powerful one. She's trying to remove a curse. Or
Yeah, I
anything
was
of
gonna
that
say,
nature.
do you not have some way to like exercise curses or whatnot?
Oh man, that's like a powerful cleric.
Ah, okay. Well,
And she's like, well, at least it's not a bad song.
You could make yourself.
yeah.
isn't it really loud?
It's louder than it was out in the open, but it's not deafening.
I see. So it's just accompanying them now.
It's reverberating inside their skulls.
Well, that sucks.
Bro, that's horrific. You're gonna get tired of
That
that
is
in like
horrific.
a few days.
And
Well-
she's like, I'm never going to go without any what is it? Abjuration spells against ghosts ever again.
Well, I guess I look at Irina. Do you still hear a song?
She does not.
She's stuck with.
She does not.
She does not.
She
Oh my
nods.
lord.
She
Oh,
nods.
Oh, she nods. Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you say she does
Let's say
not. I was
racism.
like, oh dang. Hmm. Is this normal around here? I look at Irina.
Not that I know of.
Any idea of how to remove it? I removed mine, but I'm not sure if
So,
this is the key or
give
not.
me a perception check.
Perception? Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Specifically you.
Perception. 10.
I'd say that you didn't need very high, so that's good enough to know. You notice that the music that you wrote on the ground isn't there anymore, and in its place is a sheet of music with your song on it.
Oh! I pick it up.
Yes. I forget what you named it.
The Last Stand.
All right, please,
It's actual
please write
piece
that
of
down.
paper.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an actual parchment.
I guess, what if you try playing this song?
Oh. She
My
she
song.
just kind of looks at it and like, well, I it's worth a shot. And she just picks up the pan flute again. It's like, here it goes. um, I guess she tries playing that too. Uh, gosh.
Use the guidance. Use the guidance. You haven't used it yet.
Okay, she's
I
gonna
don't
use
think
guidance.
it's not going to matter, but let's go for it. Let's
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
Yay!
There.
All right. You still hear it. Have fun.
Gosh dang it. She's like, well, I
But
know
yeah,
a priest back in
As
my
the one
city,
who wrote it,
I
you were
guess.
not sure. As the one who wrote it, you're not quite sure what it means just yet, but you feel as if this song has power. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Have fun with that.
Interesting.
Maybe
Okay.
if once he's done with the movie, he can play the music.
Yeah.
I'm writing down that it
Ay, ay.
has power.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She looks at Zeke and she's like, "Do you mind if I hang on to this,
The
just in
what,
case,
music?
yeah, just in case the
Also-
priests back at home don't know how to remove this curse."
I mean, it has. I don't know what the feeling is, but it feels like it has a power of its own. Also,
What, you think I should set fire to it?
No,
Yes. Just yes. All right. Don't.
no, no, don't set fire to it. It just did something for me. Wait a minute. Can I?
If you want to do an Arcana check to what I just told you,
Sure. I'll
give
do
me
an Arcana check.
either a private one or a public one.
I'll do a public one. Why not?
All right.
Do I see him doing this? Guidance!
Good guy.
No, you don't.
guy.
You don't.
No.
This is happening within him.
Okay.
That's what you're
Normal arcane check. You said.
Arcana, yes, just an Arcana. It's fucking question mark. Yeah. Here. This is all you know.
Okay.
All right. Have fun with that.
Okay.
Uh-huh. You don't know what that means, and you don't know what it does, but have fun with that. All right. Anyways,
Okay.
that's all your 12 fucking gets you.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hey, can I have that pan flute back for a second?
She gives it back to you.
You're gonna fucking use it right now. Fair enough. Go for it. Like,
I won't learn unless I try it. Can I
Okay,
attempt to use the thing you've just given me?
Uh-huh.
All right. So I guess I played my musical song or the song I wrote.
All right.
Performance check or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I see him preparing this performance
Yes,
check?
you're preparing his instrument. Yes.
Guidance.
This fuck.
Okay.
This bitch.
Oh.
It won't
Yeah, I
matter.
Why
can't
does this
do,
keep
bro. My
happening?
bad, bro. My
So,
bad.
all I'll
It's
say
not
is,
natural.
yeah.
Okay.
All I'll say is this:
Oh, I see.
you don't know what it does. You don't know how long it lasts because you fucking suck.
I see. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
have Mr. Bard teach me how to play an instrument.
Yeah,
Because
you're gonna have to
apparently
teach
I'm
him
fucking suck
or
at
you're
it.
gonna. He's gonna have to. You guys are learning together. Yay!
Okay, so do they see that or no?
They see you failing at playing music, and then a slight magical aura surrounds you for an undetermined amount of time.
I see. Okay. Then interesting. I'm gonna have to buy an instrument in the next town. Some kind of
Did you say that loud?
Yeah, no, I'm saying this in my mind. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing we can do. I guess we leave.
Yes.
We should probably
It'd be
continue on.
so
Maybe,
nice to leave right now.
maybe a cleric in the next town will have a way to cure this music in your head.
Good
Oh,
luck finding
hopefully.
a higher one.
If not, yes, at the very least, it's not terribly bad.
Is it a pleasant song that we used to or that I used to hear or no?
What do you mean? Oh, the one that was playing out loud. It's a somber, sad musical number.
I see.
Yeah,
No, you hear, or well, you don't anymore. I mean, but
Well, I
it's
hear
a bit
the outward
depressing.
one, I think. Unless I just don't hear
no,
that,
that
one
one,
either.
that one's gone too now.
Oh,
When the ghost left, it's gone.
okay.
So you're perfectly fine now. What music?
Hooray,
There was never any
hooray.
music. They're
Dude,
gaslighting.
you're sane, dude.
Yeah.
Hooray! Hooray! Okay, I wasn't expecting to gain that, but okay.
Hey, man,
Dell just looks at Arena and
interacting with
she's,
things instead of trying to run past them. You know, who knows? Anyways,
we should have definitely run past this one. A
Yes,
run
no.
around it.
Because then you would have just probably been permanently. At least one of us is freed, okay?
at least the one I trust the least
Yeah.
is free. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
no, he trusts me now.
I know,
He said he trusts
I know. You guys had your whole bonding moment last time. I know.
Dell just kind of looks at Arena and she's like, yes, hopefully we can find a priest. Otherwise, well, didn't you say this was going to get very much worse for us?
Are you talking to
I mean,
Irene?
To Irena,
Irena.
yeah.
It said
Alright.
worse for us, okay? All of us, not just you two, okay? We don't know if that's come true yet. Alright.
I mean, it's
Things are looking up for me. I ain't even gonna lie.
Like only two of you are affected. So.
she's like, well, all I know is that I'm going to be preparing all the divination spells I can as of right now, this moment. I had no idea this place was infested with ghosts and aberrations and curses. Here I was prepared for a physical war.
And the strange fog should give that vibe off, you know.
Well, I don't know. I thought it was just the weather of the place.
Dude, someone's getting spammed.
Sai is getting a lot of messages right now.
I am. Okay, sorry. Were you guys talking to me? I got a little.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. What's up?
So, Dell was saying something to Irina.
Oh, yeah, sorry. What'd you say to Irina? Brain hurt. Hi, what's up?
Basically, what are the chances that we're gonna be able to find a priest? So she seems to know what's up ahead, and she said it's gonna be more dangerous than she was asking. And Dell was asking.
So, in her words, she says it seems like she wasn't completely sure. At no point did she ever say she knows what's ahead. What she did say is the Madam Eva from the tent told her to start in Valaki. So she answers, I'm sorry, even I don't know what's up ahead. And I have never encountered this type of phenomenon before, as I have never left the village until now. So I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well,
Seems more like an inconvenience instead of a danger as well. At least for now.
yeah, it's like it's not terribly invasive, at least.
That's incredibly invasive. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I bet you will get sick
What
of
the hell
it
do you
in a
mean?
day or two.
It's
you
just
know?
like,
I,
well, it just reminds me of the old songs that were played back home. It's not, well, uh, it's not something I'm terribly unfamiliar with, at least. Let's see. And she's like, could you guys give me a moment, please? Let me. I need to prepare a spell in case we ever come across anything like this again.
out in the open
Um,
like this, like how long are you expecting it to take?
Just give me a minute, like a literal minute. Because I think to change prepared spells, for
Can't you only do that at
spellcasters.
rest?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a short or long rest.
Oh, then do you guys mind if we take a short rest since you haven't been walking in a while, basically?
I mean, you're gonna.
Is
I
it
don't
really
only
know.
a
wanna do
short
that
rest?
here, you know.
Remember, you guys are on a pseudo timed mission where this sword has been sold off. You are not sure of its current location, whereabouts, or if it might be resold. So you're not on a hard time limit, but the longer you take, the worse it might get for this piece of information. The favors themselves had no hard time limit.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I guess it's not super priority anyways.
All right, then I guess we continue walking.
Yeah. Next time we see a ghost, we turn around.
What are you talking about? I feel fine.
We turn around before anything starts dancing in circles around it and cursing people.
I feel fine.
You two are the only ones affected by this, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, now you do.
Wait, hold on, wait, didn't Josh also fail that roll?
I think he passed.
Oh, he did?
I'm pretty
He
sure he
failed?
failed. I'm
He
pretty.
got
He
14.
he rolled a 14.
Oh no, he passed then. It was 13.
Okay,
or...
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
passed.
just them two, dude. Like, I mean,
Okay, never mind. I was like,
Hey,
that'd be
dude.
so funny, but no. All right, I guess we continue onwards.
It's not like he can talk about it either. I mean, he can talk to the crow, but you know.
His crow's gonna be like, "What is that sound?"
Actually,
You
did
know
the
what?
crow
Actually,
make a check?
I was about to say I'm gonna make the crow make a check because it is an
Oh my
entity at this
gosh.
point. All right. Oh, it has a +1, and not like it's fucking 2 intelligence.
Wait, if the
Wow.
crow, wait, Sai, doesn't he share senses with the crow? If the crow hears it, doesn't he hear it?
They're not always linked. It's a
okay.
willing link, not in a forcefully active link.
Yeah,
So
might
wait,
have
anytime
to
he
up with that
connects-
thing again, bro.
The crow is gonna be fucking complaining about that. Dude.
Wait. So if he ever chooses to see through its eyes,
Yeah, he's just going to be hearing it. Yes, exactly.
It's just cooked, bro. It's just cooked.
The
Wait.
crew might even ignore his orders just to start dancing along. But anyways, that's a story for another day. What do you guys do?
Wait. Dell has a familiar too.
Yeah.
The fox.
Fuck, I don't have a stat page for it. Well,
It's just a straight up fox.
I don't know the fucking stat blocks for a fox.
It's plus 1 million for saving throws.
All right, you
So
need
minus
you
1 million.
need 2 million for the. You fail it. Sorry. Anyways,
Oh wow.
let's say +1 wisdom. Okay, let's go with
It's
+1.
just like the Raven.
My thing fucking didn't roll. What a bitch.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
Fine.
Now you're
Um,
double cooked.
Yeah, both you and your familiar are hearing this tune. Good
I'm gonna
luck.
have to kill
All
it.
right, what do you guys do?
I guess we continue
I'm not-
onwards.
I'm not stopping a rest, bro. Like, that's suicide out here.
Yeah, all right. You guys continue along the journey.
Dude, there's nothing inside.
What do you mean? I see something right there.
It's
Oh.
a little.
Wow,
It's a
it's a
little
well.
well. Yeah. Wow. It's
It looks like a windmill.
I'm not dipping anything in that, bro. I'm not
All right.
drinking the
All right.
water.
You guys came across another split path. Which way do you decide to go?
I don't see a
Okay.
split path. Oh, no, I don't.
There's a
Well, I'll
little
go
path.
one way.
We're relying on your map knowledge right now, bro. Yeah, you gotta remember, dude.
I'm also giving pointer, remembering alongside.
Alright, here
The con-
goes.
the constant music in your head does not help. Anyways,
Oh no.
Should this guy be leading in this point?
listen, he's already making the roll, so he choose after.
Sure, let's go.
Hooray! Hooray!
Oh, yeah. Okay, you know that the well is indeed the wrong way. You go up. You go right.
Road.
No, one sec. I'm not looking at things. I'm
Is
rolling
the-
stuff. Don't worry about it. What's up?
Is the mist covering the woods right here?
Yes.
Ah.
More heavily than anywhere around you. So you guys are still traveling. This is one of the places where the mist is even denser than usual. She finally speaks up about the interaction. She draws in a slow, careful breath, like someone afraid that if they exhale, the silence might break. That wasn't just music. It was memory. Loss, yes, but not empty. You remembered the dead, but you didn't give them to the dark, she says as she approaches you, the one who made the song. Barovia doesn't let you keep beautiful things. It breaks them, buries them, pretends they never pretends they never were real. But you made something the mist can't swallow. She glances toward where Lucian vanished, a little tremble in their throats. You even gave a ghost a reason to stop dancing. Then softer, like a confession. I don't remember much of my mother's voice. Just that it was soft and warm, and that she sang when she held me. But when you played, I think I heard her again. She looks you in the eye, strong, grateful, maybe a little changed. Thank you for reminding me that grief doesn't mean we stop loving, just that we carry it forward, one note at a time.
I
Do you say anything?
uh, I I figured it had something to do with memories. The way he worded it to me sounded like it wasn't just about the music itself. It was about the feelings behind the music, the memory behind everything.
I do believe you are right. And that tune you played was quite something. I'm sure my brother would have loved to hear it.
I'll play it for. We can play it for him when we go back to him after this journey.
I would appreciate that. Does anyone else have anything to say?
Did when I played that music, did any other characters remember anything or no?
I think I got stolen by the fog yet, bro.
What was that?
If this place like forces you to lose memories, I don't think I've had any memories like leak out or anything.
Then no.
I see.
But does anyone else say anything as you guys move forward?
Oh, in response to that,
Yeah.
yeah, no. Dell's just like trying to stay focused because she's just trying to ignore this song in her head, but it's like she's still like trying to get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nope. Just
Okay.
keep on trudging.
You guys. Sorry, I'm on the wrong map. This one? Yeah, okay. You guys walk along the edge of this forest with the fog even denser than before, and you guys step back into the forest. Going a bit slower, a bit slower. The air grows colder as the path rises into a shallow hill. Thick, gray fog coils around the boots of your party, and a barren grove appears to your left. The trees bone white and leafless, their branches reaching skyward like grasping fingers. There are no leaves, no color, only twisted shapes and black soil, wet with rot. At the center of the grove is a circle of dead trees, arranged unnaturally. Sorry, I'm switching scenes. Hello. Do you guys see it? No, you guys don't see anything, do you?
Nope.
We will go like. How much sight do you? Oh, you have like no sight. Ugh.
Nothing.
You're fucking blind, bro. How about? Why does your character have no?
I have
Huh?
no idea.
Why does your
Tell me
character have
that.
literally zero sight? Oh, sorry, his character's stupid, guys. Give me a moment.
Apparently,
What the fuck? You know what? You're blind. I don't care. Alright, we're just gonna go global elimination. I'm fine with it on this one.
Dude, I can't see.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Alright, there. Can you see now?
What the
Yes.
hell?
That is a evil looking tree. I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro.
So there are no leaves, no color, only twisted shapes and black soil wet with rot. At the center of the grove is a circle of dead trees, arranged unnaturally. like a ritual site. Hung from one low branch is a withered, headless scarecrow, tangled in thorny vines. At the very heart of the grove, a flat stone slab half swallowed by roots, covered in faded carvings, and a worn symbol of the Morning Lord, now obscured by claw marks and dried blood. The wind whistles. Or is that whispering? Let me put your characters down. There's one.
Definitely alive, bro.
There's two. Josh can go fuck himself. There's three. Sorry.
What about 4, dude?
Right, your character. I was forgetting someone. And then wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait,
You
I
hate
put.
you, dude.
I really do. Anyways, that's 3 of you, and then Josh. Yeah, okay, you're good.
And we have to go this way to go to Barovia.
Yep.
Or not Barovia. We have to go this way to get to Valaki. That's the one.
Yes.
That tree looks unnatural.
We just set it on fire.
Yes. Would you like to? I do feel like, letting out some rage.
Rage.
Bit
as
of
you hear the
frustration.
music.
It looks ominous, man. Is that? Do we see the blood in that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's an ominous tree, man. That is not to be trusted. I am not walking past that thing.
Yeah. Dell snaps her fingers. There's like a little, what is that? She casts a spell, produce flame. And she's got this little flame in her hand. She's like,
Has that aura around me gone away?
Yes, it has.
Do I know how long it lasted or no?
Were you actively paying attention to it?
Yeah,
All right, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Okay.
Wait. Sec. Sorry, I wrote this down somewhere. I'm not on that page. I said 1 second.
Okay, sorry.
Double checking. I'll get back to you at the end of the session. Because again, once per short rest, you're not doing one of those right now, so you get fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. She throws this flame at the tree.
Oh.
We're rolling initiative.
What? So, it's a pause. Go ahead. I mean, you can you can approach it. Go ahead if you want.
She ain't gonna get anywhere near that thing.
Okay.
Hold on. How far is this? 1, 2. Yeah, she's within range. She's just gonna throw it at its trunk.
Stand here.
Do I need to roll to hit or something?
Yeah. Roll me a dexterity.
Don't fail
Roll
this.
dexterity?
To throw something, yeah.
No.
No, it's a spell.
She's doing the spell.
Oh, sorry, spell. Sorry, I'm having multiple people message
I
me
have
right
no
now.
idea how to roll spell.
It's not a roll. It's just kind of happens.
Oh, middle click.
Oh,
probably?
produce flame is. 1 sec. Let me
cantrip.
open your. Yeah, let me open your character. So.
Weird. How do you do this?
Can you even? 1 second.
It says
You can-
30 feet.
Yeah, but like, how do I cast it and stuff?
Oh, okay.
You could
Yeah.
probably put it on something and
Yeah,
throw it.
so go to your
Oh,
character
that's what I
sheet.
meant to do.
Yeah.
Click produce flame. Put it to chat, and then you'll see it say attack or damage. Stop clicking it. Stop. Slow down.
Oh,
slow down.
well, I clicked on it so much, I didn't realize I was clicking on it.
Slow down. We're gonna take that from the top before you burn the whole fucking forest down. And then you all
Burn
die
tree.
a fucking
Tree
miserable
burn.
death.
Alright,
Alright,
so it's
okay.
just attack.
You click produce flame once. Alright, now in
Yes.
chat, you're gonna see attack and damage. You want to hit
Press it.
attack first.
Okay, attack.
Okay,
Okay.
Good job.
that hits the tree.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
damage.
Yes. And now click
Attack.
damage.
That's a cool looking dice.
Throw the dot. Yes. Flame.
You're throwing another one?
I want it that.
Oh, I
bad,
clicked on it
dude.
again?
It's an
Yeah,
action.
hey, if nothing happens, I'm just gonna throw it again.
I'm gonna.
Is
look
it kidding?
at
I'm gonna
Irina.
throw it. He's just gonna keep throwing it until it catches fire.
I mean, she.
She.
Uh
Yeah.
huh. Give me a moment. We're just doing some stuff.
Also, I need to go in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Actually, we'll leave it at that. You yeet the produce flame, and you don't know the outcome. Have fun.
Wow.
Except wait, was this? Yeah, this is the music that should play. This is the music, the eerie ambience that is currently going on. All right, sneak
Wait,
peek.
roll it? I was testing the new dice that I put on for myself, bro. Why is it not rolling?
It did. It's a
Not for me.
1v1.
I want it to roll on screen, dude.
It won't.
This work?
Custom dice don't do that.
There we go.
Yeah, they do. What do you mean?
Alright.
No,
Well-
no. He did slash
You
roll.
can click a dice that's on the screen to make it keep bouncing. Whee! Do you guys see me bouncing it right now?
No, I think it's
Oh.
only.
Oh,
Damn,
I
it's
wanna
my
try
side.
that. I want to try that. Stop bouncing.
Yeah,
I can't.
me
oh,
too.
I, can't
Yeah, okay. Alright, guys.
I got it. Totally.
I gotta go, so.
Alright, yes, that is the end of the session.
Bye.
Yay, fighting a tree.
You don't know if we're fighting the tree.
Wait, well, you know what? I just noticed all these trees look the same.
No, they don't. This tree has
Yeah,
blood
yeah.
under it.
Yeah,
Yeah, this-
nah.
Yeah,
This one's
but they
vastly
look how
different.
spindly they all look. Right? And why are they all surrounding that one tree?
Listen, man, just burn it all down. Safe option.
We could do that.
Also, okay, never mind. You know what?
Guy!
I'm assuming Sai doesn't want me to say that, but
What's up? I don't know. What?
nothing.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I would say it, but I don't know. Here, you know what? I'll ask Sai if I can say it.
Alright, guys. I gotta go. So.
Alright, have fun. Sorry that it started late. I hate pushing it back, but I had to. Like, unfortunately.
No, you're good. Everyone was late anyway, so
It's
it's
fucking
all
car
good.
problems, even though I own a car. It's awful.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.